Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Coyotes offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fang and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down for this offense. They go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Open runway ahead. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Wide out in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He caught it! Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. He finds his man. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Coyotes are in the hurry-up. Makes the grab on the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Coyotes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Trying play action. And they got him for the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. The Coyotes will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And now this offense will take the field again. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the gun, the running back has it. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Kemp. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Coyotes headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Coyotes will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Coyotes are on the move. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Trying to take it back. Inside the 10. And he will house it. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hainsworth. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Coyotes want to move quickly. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Lets it fly on the move. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And the Coyotes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Temple. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on second and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Coyotes getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fast motion from the offense. He'll just keep slinging it. Sends it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. The 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he's got it in the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack from getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He lets one fly deep. And he's got it inside the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Makes the grab down the middle.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll run play action. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. Makes his connection. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Using his legs, it's Kemp. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action on first down. It's caught. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Wide out in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's looking to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Harper. Oh, left him grasping for air. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Harper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. It'll be a draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Out of the gun, they give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. That is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Give to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. 1st down here for the offense. Pulls it, fired complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quick strike complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on 3rd down after that run. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is that this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Coyotes will try to pin them back with the punt. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Working that left side. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 21 over New Mexico State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Gonna let it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Dingoes! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Number 13.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Fights off a defender. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Turns it on in midfield. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Going up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On second down, they'll take to the air. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense really this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
The Coyotes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Line gets set, first down. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. At the 35, he's got room. Hit the afterburners, kid. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? They'll put it in play from the 27. First down. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He wants to throw here on second down. Snags it over the middle. Breaks the tackle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
At the 30. And that's a first down for the offense.
Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down coming up.
Looking for room. It's Kemp. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Wilkerson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Coyotes line up to punt it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They move the tight end all over. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On target over the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Offense set on first down. Handoff to the lone back. Using the spin move. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. It's on target and complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. On to attempt the try.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Coyotes send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. At midfield, he's got room. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Motion from the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
1st down here for the offense. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he intercepts it. Sweet spin. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Dialing up a second down pass play. Gets it out fast. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
It's complete to the left. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. The aerial assault continues. Pulls it in. It's Harper. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Coyotes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wide out in motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. To the house. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
Amazing job and awareness by that defensive lineman, locating the football, catching it, and then turning around and scoring. You don't want to start using this guy on offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. And the returner goes down as they come to the line. 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. Got a man. It's Hainsworth. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll try the run.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Looking to throw on second down. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Coyotes will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
Second down.
Takes the handoff. It's Harper. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Now the play fake. Going for it all. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wisconsin delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Madison. Thing is, this was a road victory. And a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big Ten. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Getting some heat. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 3rd and short. They've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Unloads it left. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. A first down for the offense. Looking for a crease, it's Harper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. The inside handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the ground with the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week of practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Here comes the offense on 1st down. On the move, it's Harper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Give to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense set for a 1st down play. Quick handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give out of the gun. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down.
Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd down coming up.
They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sure hands, it's Kemp. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Running back is able to snag the football, but that foot is on the white lines, out of bounds and incomplete. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Coyotes will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's Hainsworth. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Coyotes will call on their punt team. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.